Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. Ogoni land has been the focal point of the federal government as far as cleaning up the environmental pollution and degradation caused by oil companies over the years. We have with us on the program today Channels Television's environment correspondent, Ayola Kazim. It's good to have you on the program. Welcome back from Kenya.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be back.
Where the United Nations Environment Conference occurred.
Yeah, we have the Environment Assembly, which was the second one.
Okay.
The first one was 3 years ago.
Yes.
And then it's just like they came up with 25 resolutions on the state of the environment and how, moving forward. Because environment has been linked with so many things, so many bad things happening in the world, to put it mildly, because
and speaking of such bad things,
yeah.
the pollution of Ogoni land by the oil companies, now that the UNEP report is going to be implemented and the cleanup exercise is going to begin, what should the expectations of the people be as far as sustainability is concerned?
Well, I think they should be now I'm very excited. I'm hopeful that it's going to work out well, because for the first time, a government is coming out to say that we're going to clean up Ogoni land. I mean, 2011, the report was delivered to the presidency, and we're like, oh, something is going to happen. And finally, something is happening now. I know that we have some people from the United Nations Environment Program who actually came up with a report saying that, yeah, they're coming to Nigeria tomorrow, to witness the kick-up of the cleanup in Ogoni land. And we are hoping that it's going to be the beginning of something fantastic in the Niger Delta. Yes,
we saw Ayola, just look at the pictures that we're showing now. The degradation is terrible, And but we saw the Minister of Environment, Amina Mohammed, there as well. And what that tells, the message that sends to Nigerians is that the government is committed. The Buhari administration is taking this very seriously.
Yes, because remember the president said so. Was he last year? I think last year, he's going to clean up the Ogoni land. Even in the inaugural speech as president, he said it. He said he's going to clean up Ogoni land. And now, of course, some people have said, oh, he said he was going to do it by April, but now June, tomorrow, hopefully by this time, tomorrow, it will have been launched, and then we'll have another process will start. But of course, people are concerned. Like, okay, you said you're going to clean up this place. At the moment, we don't know the planning, how it's going to take the funding. We know that it's about 10 billion or thereabout, but the federal government said they are starting with 1 billion. So, there's so many...
Naira?
Yes, Naira. There's so many things people are expecting. Of course, the federal government has already taken the lead, which is fantastic, really. And we're talking about 1,000 square kilometers of land. The location is that big. So it should be between 25 and 30 years, for the entire. That's what UNEP recommended.
Yes.
So the fund, where will the fund come from? Who are going to be involved? Some months ago, I know that the HYPREP, that's the Hydrocarbon Pollution Restoration Project, the agency set up by President Jonathan's administration to clean up the area.
Yes.
They were claiming that they've not been paid. The staff were agitated. So we don't know so many things, that they have to put in place.
The finer points of the details of how it's going to happen. Another point I want to ask you, Ayola, is maybe a reservation, as it were, to put this out there, as far as this is the Buhari administration's promise to the Ogoni people. What happens after his tenure ends? What happens if another administration comes up? We're looking at a 30-year period. So the commitment of the entire the Nigerian political class to this effort is also something that should be paramount.
I think the best thing the government can do is to ensure that the agency that will be in charge of this is empowered and is independent.
Thank you. Judiciary. Okay. I see where you're going.
It must be independent, away from the government, such that even after the Buhari administration is away from office, or APC, so to speak, because in some states...
If that happens.
Yes, yeah. Then you know that this institution is there, that is free of political will or anything, but they have the the will from the people to make sure that this place is cleaned up.
Okay, we'll take that as your last word. Thank you very much, Ayola Kazim, our environment correspondent.
Thank you very much.
And that's where we'll leave it as well on News Across Nigeria today. Thank you so much for your company. I'm Olumide Macaulay.